Hello, welcome back here into the Daily Weather Outlook here on Caden's Weather Center. We're paying attention right now here to a couple things happening around the United States. We got a little bit of heavy rainfall kind of going on throughout the central part of the United States associated with the cold front. That's kind of what we're going to be touching on majority of this video, kind of letting you know who's going to get those cold temperatures. We'll talk about that later in this video. And then we'll also be paying attention to the possible severe weather threat side. Not much of a severe weather threat side, but still some scattered thunderstorms. Who could be getting some scattered thunderstorms over here over the next couple of days as this cold front starts to move down to the southeast. Couple snowfall showers continuing on. Winter storm warnings are still being issued around the United States, and we're expecting that throughout the next couple of days as we're having some heavy snow in some areas. We won't touch on that as much in this video. That'll probably be tomorrow's video, but we're going to pay attention to this very closely still, and obviously make sure to follow my X page down in the description for any more frequent updates on winter storm advisories, winter storm warnings, anything like that. We'll be keeping you guys updated on that one very closely if you do live in areas that are under a winter storm warning with the winter weather advisory, anything like that. So make sure to follow my X page down. It'll be down in the description. But let's head into the United States right now. Look at this. So what we're paying attention to right now, some scattered rain showers kind of heading through the central northern part of California here, and then we have these scattered rain showers as well stretching from Ohio all the way into Arkansas, Little Rock from Columbus. We can clearly see though that some of this has heavy rainfall associated with it as this cold front will be pushing its way down, and it will bring those cooler temperatures like it already has to the central United States as well. And then we do have a little bit of those snow showers kind of going on in some of these areas and parts of the United States, more of the northern part of the United States here. So that's something that we're obviously going to be paying attention to over here in the next couple of days, especially as the temperatures continue to drop. We're going to see a little bit more of different changes going on throughout the next couple of days. Taking a look here at the severe weather threat side for the cold front, really. Heading into today, we don't see much going on right now going through today. We can clearly see there's a little bit of these scattered thunderstorms that are expected to form in some of these areas, and same down here in the South Florida, Central Florida area for the peninsula. We could be seeing some scattered showers, and we'll take a look at that here at the future radar. There's no tornado, wind, or hail threat associated with any of those scattered showers that are expected to form. Taking a look here into tomorrow, this is for Tuesday, we can clearly see a little bit of those scattered thunderstorms still expected to kind of hang around in some areas that are the same as today, and then we'll be taking a look here in more of the Florida Peninsula. We'll be getting a little bit more scattered thunderstorms tomorrow, especially as that cold front kind of moves on, but we're mostly going to be seeing some of these storms kind of just form out here in the Atlantic and kind of make its way from the east coast to the west coast here of the United States, kind of like a sea breeze right there. So we'll pay attention to that one very closely as well. So make sure to stay tuned for any updates if you do live in the state of Florida, because that's definitely some scattered thunderstorms you're going to be paying attention to. But same even if you live in the central part of the United States that is dealing with some heavy rainfall right now. So taking a look here in the next 10 hours, so heading into this evening, we kind of can see there's that frontal line right there. Nashville could be seeing some pretty heavy thunderstorms maybe later this evening. Once again, not anything major severe or anything like that, but then we see Little Rock, Memphis. You guys could be getting some heavy rainfall as well, and this might not lead to severe thunderstorms, but it might lead to flash flooding issues. Heading here into the next 21 hours out from now, we kind of can see 4 a.m. Eastern time, see a little bit more of those storms start to form over here in the Bahamas. This will eventually make its way into the Florida Peninsula, but majority of that frontal line still kind of hanging out over here in Alabama, heading into northwestern Georgia, and then Mississippi as well. We'll be getting some of that heavy rainfall associated with that cold front. Heading into 30 hours, so this is heading into tomorrow afternoon here, early afternoon tomorrow. That cold front kind of dissipates a little bit and kind of will not be as big of an issue, but then we still have that majority of rainfall and thunderstorms kind of heading into the eastern coast of Florida here, and then will make its way into west coast of Florida. This will all push its way in, but you could definitely see probably tomorrow afternoon we could be seeing Miami. You guys could be dealing with some pretty big thunderstorms tomorrow evening here, and we'll continue watching that very closely here as we head into the 36 hours from now. We kind of can see those storms start to dissipate a little bit when they get more closer to the west coast of Florida, but they still bring some heavy rainfall here into the east coast of Florida here for the next, or for a pretty good amount of time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a couple flood warnings here, not flash flood warnings, but some flood warnings in here. And then the next 2 days, 48 hours out, still some scattered showers going on throughout the Florida Peninsula, but then there's another possible cold front kind of kind of coming down here. So in the next 2 days, or I mean, this is kind of, there's kind of another front coming down after the first one, but this will just bring some pretty big rainfall potential. So Memphis, Little Rock, you guys need to be paying attention to some of that heavy rainfall and thunderstorms here in the next 2 days out. We could be seeing something forming there. Taking a look here at the northeast, though, because we're having a big snow threat as well. Right now, the biggest thing is we're having a big rain threat kind of going on over here heading into tonight. We'll be seeing a lot of that head through Ohio, central Ohio, heading into Kentucky. Some heavy rainfall will kind of push its way through as we head into overnight hours. This rainfall will eventually make its way over here in parts of the northeast, a little bit over here, in parts of the northeast as well. We're going to start seeing that snow kind of pick up, the snow chances kind of pick up here in the next couple of days. We're going to kind of see, heading into tomorrow, we're going to see a little bit of different changes here on what could you expect with the snowfall. Who is going to be getting the most snowfall here in the next couple of days? That's a great question that we're going to be paying attention to with the snowfall threat. And then we head into a little bit more farther out right now. There's that snowfall that we could be seeing it. Majority of it does stay in Canada, so that is at least some type of good news right there, that it does stay in Canada. So majority of our threat will not be anything too big, but I mean, it's still that, possibility here for some pretty big snowfall, and we'll kind of see that a little bit more as we head into later this week and probably heading into this weekend, because you kind of can see this big here in the next 2 days here. This is the HRR model, but you kind of can see that will all eventually make its way over here to the east, and that will bring a lot of snowfall here to possibly the northeast, and same with that rainfall threat down to the southwest there. Taking a look, though, this is where our big areas of snowfall is kind of going on right now. We kind of can see over here in the next 24 hours and the next day, we could be seeing a little bit of that snowfall kind of continuing on in the northwestern part of the United States here, with a little bit of those snow showers could be expected here in the northern part of the United States here, heading into 30 hours out, 31. That will, this will start to expand in size, and that's kind of what will bring more states involved into the snow weather, and that's why, we're always paying attention to how much snow could you be expecting, because it could lead to a lot of hazardous driving problems if you're trying to get to work, trying to get to school, anything like that. It could cause a lot of issues for driving. But we're going to just see some snowfall going on throughout the next couple of days. Obviously, that's expected. We are in winter time. I mean, almost winter time. December 22nd is winter, but still, we're going to be paying attention to that very, very closely here. So heading into tomorrow's highs, we can clearly see over here in the next, into tomorrow, highs reaching up into all the way in North Dakota, Montana, into the teens there, and then heading down to the southeast, 82 degrees as well. In parts of Florida, 82, 80, down in Miami, heading into Alabama, Georgia, you guys are in the mid 70s. California and really just the northwest feeling pretty cold. Same with the northeast, not terrible temperatures, reaching around in the mid 40s up into the lower 50s. Day 2 is kind of when we start to see a little bit more of a change here. Once again, that cold front will make its way down here, and that will bring a lot of that big difference of temperatures here down for the southeast, especially if you live in Florida, with those hotter really hot temperatures going on, and that will eventually push its way down to the southeast, and we'll continue to pay attention to the temperatures dropping over here in the next couple of days. So that's good news and relief that the heat is not going to last forever. Heading into the low temperatures, though, some areas reaching into possibly the negatives heading into Wednesday morning. Look at that, North Dakota on day 4 here. This is for Friday. We can see the low temperatures in the negative 11 in North Dakota and Minnesota, parts of negative 10 and negative 6 there. Very, very cold. And then you can clearly see really that biggest cold weather does move off to the east here. So definitely the New York, parts of New York could get into the negative 5 degree weather here in that northeastern part of New York. Michigan, same with you, and Wisconsin, same with you as well. But once again, the southeast, the ones that are dealing with very hot temperatures right now, are expected to start to go down in temperatures, with the lows especially in northern Florida, 35, Georgia reaching into the 20s. So big changes are happening, and then it will start to warm up once again. So a little bit to be paying attention to with the temperatures. Obviously, if you do live in the southeast and you're hoping for these warmer temperatures or to go away because it's really hot out and humid, the good news is in a couple days that these temperatures will start to go down. If you are in this possibility for this cold front coming down, make sure to be paying attention to any flood warnings. Doesn't seem like it's a major issue right now, but it definitely could be something here in the future. And same with winter weather advisories. Right now, we're going to be seeing probably more throughout the day. So make sure to follow my X page down in the description, but we'll probably be seeing more issued throughout today, and we'll just continue to watch the winter weather as well, because we are heading into that winter time. So we're going to see a lot more snow and issues going on, throughout the whole winter season. So not a big severe weather threat season. Hurricane season's over with. So now it's time to focus on winter storms and all of that. So I thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video for more updates. Make sure to follow my X page down in the description. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and bye-bye.